everybody. Thanks for joining in. Hope you guys are all having a good week so far. I just want to make a quick video to touch on a couple of subjects I saw yesterday. Joe Namath, I mean the face of the Jets, the to me the mouth of the organization, who, by the way, never says anything negative about the Jets. Joe Namath is always positive. He's always got good stuff to say about the coaching and management and this and that. And he's always been supportive of Zach Wilson. But yesterday, in an interview, he was very vocal. He came out and he just basically called out the management. He said he has just seen enough of Zach Wilson. He's just done with Zach Wilson. It's time to move on. And you could tell that he was just very, very frustrated with what he's seeing so far from the Jets and the quarterback room. I thought it was very interesting simply because, like I said, Joe Namath never says anything negative about the Jets. He's always pro everything. If you ever want to hear a positive word about the Jets, just look at Joe Namath. He on Twitter and everything. He never says anything bad. So for Joe Namath to come out like so publicly like that and just basically denounced, Zach Wilson. He's just done with he's seen enough of him. Even the Jets management, he said it needs a change from top to bottom. So I wonder how this is going to affect, like, say, for example, Zach Wilson. I mean, I don't know that he sees this or reads it or somebody tells him, but to have a guy like Joe Namath, who basically is just the face of our team, he's like a god when it comes to Jet fans. To say that about you it's got to sting a little bit. And even the management, to see this, I just wonder what they're going to think about it. Are they going to just say, oh, well, he's just an old guy now, he hasn't been around in a while? Or are they really going to think that, like, gee, this is going to get to the fans? Because they already know the fans are very, very frustrated with this team. Well, with the quarterback situation, I should say, not so much the team. So someone like Joe Namath really has a big, loud voice in the Jets fan base and what goes on. So I think they really should be concerned with that and just wonder, I wonder how this is going to affect everything's, getting bad enough as it is. And another thing I wanted to mention too was Robert Saleh. That presser yesterday, I watched him. He just absolutely refuses to blame Zach Wilson for anything. And I understand the rest of the team can be better. Defense could be better. They didn't sack Mac Jones. They didn't, they didn't really put much pressure on him. They seemed to let him run around the field. But by the same token, they only allowed 13 points. The 2 points was on a Zach Wilson sack that he never should have taken. So I think the defense is keeping us in games. I mean, you can't stop a team from scoring 13 points and expect to win the game. But he just absolutely refuses to just say, Zach Wilson, we got to at least bring a quarterback in here for some competition before the season gets out of hand or anything. He just everybody else has got to play better. Yeah, he goes, I mean, he did say, yeah, Zach's got to play better too, but everybody else has to play better also. He refuses to just come out and say, we got to put him on notice as well as everybody else. He just refuses to say it. So I wonder, which made me think yesterday watching this, I wonder, does he really believe this shit he's saying, or is somebody pulling his strings? Is this Joe Douglas telling him you better not say anything bad about Zach? Or I mean, I understand that Robert's not gonna say anything publicly about Zach. He's not gonna say Zach Wilson stinks. Obviously, he's a coach. He's a player coach. He's always behind his guys. I get that part, but maybe when you say that, listen, maybe it's time we bring in another quarterback, or maybe we got to get a veteran to back him up. At least the fans will know that, man, you're taking this shit seriously. Like Zach's been put on notice. You better start playing better, because look at his stats. The last 2 years, he's been the worst quarterback in football. And the start of this season, we didn't expect him to play. He was supposed to sit on his ass. I get it. But he's already at the bottom of the list again. He is what he is, I think. So Jet fans are just frustrated and confused as to why we're just not doing anything. And now we've got the Chiefs coming up. The only thing I pray for is that the defense keeps us in the game, keeps it looking respectable, and maybe they can just lose by a little bit. I mean, of course, I want the Jets to win. Obviously, we all as Jet fans do. But let's be realistic here. They're not going to beat the Chiefs. I don't see that ever happening. But at least keep it respectable. The whole world's going to be watching now especially with this Taylor Swift shit and all this stuff. Now you're gonna have all the Swifties watching the game. I mean, don't embarrass yourselves, guys. But anyways, to get back to my point, I just don't understand why he doesn't at least make it look to the fan base, to us, like he's really trying to do something to not blow this season away. You know, he just has to do something, but he refuses to say anything, not to bash him, but to at least make him think, we're going to make some moves here. We better bring somebody in case this thing gets out of hand. He just absolutely refuses to do it. So I'm interested to hear what everybody thinks, your comments. Do you think he really believes this stuff? Because if he does, if he really is saying this out of sincerity, that he believes Zach is the only chance we have, he's our man, he's the only chance we have to win, we might have to reevaluate this guy as a coach, because what he's saying, in my opinion, right now, he should be called up to the office himself and said, listen, do you really believe that shit? Or because that's scary if you really believe that. And if somebody's pulling his strings, I wonder who it is. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Is he really believe this stuff, or is somebody telling him what to say? And what do you think about Joe Namath coming out publicly and just saying, enough's enough. We've seen enough of this guy. It's time to move on. So let me know what you guys think, and please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel on your way out. And everybody have a great rest of the week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye now.